Get the phone out of my pocket in time, but there's some deer back there, and there was like 15 in this field I'm driving through now. It's kind of a lazy day. I loaded up 6 bales for a person earlier. They're coming to get more now, which it's like 7:30 or 8 o'clock. We're going to be loading up at dark. It's Saturday the 7th. And I'm kind of just doing chores in the meantime, moving like these. This is the very back of the farm. You saw a video of me doing this, looking for my hammer, never did find it. It's greening up real good, you know, for being baled, I don't know, not that long ago. I mean, you can see the bales are still round. They're not egg-shaped like what happens when you leave round bales set outside. But lost a hitch pin today. That fell off the back of the tractor pretty much from the same dang spot that the hammer was sitting. I probably should learn my lesson. I don't know how deep these weeds are. I don't think it is deep right here. It's not. But yeah, we'll stab a couple round bales and get some footage of that. And, they don't look too bad for sitting outside. That one looks like it's got some weeds in it. Hey, they all have weeds, I'll tell you that. But that's a really pretty one there. It looks like soft grass. You can tell just by the bend a little bit in the grass. Wow, I'm really pointing downhill. I know you probably can't tell that, but and I've definitely got to get it out of 4th to back up to a bale. I could probably do 3rd, even though it is a steep hill. Let's check her spear out. Lower her down some, tune her down a bit. I'm not really lined up with this bale at all, but we'll try it. Got to get my trailer steering on, or I look behind me and steer the opposite way. And stop there. Use my other hand to pick her down some. Now I've got a knee on the steering wheel and the same foot on the clutch, and one on the these guys. Oh man, that didn't like that, did it? We're totally not in the metal, but it'll work. And you lift her up and go. So that's how that's done. Put her back into high gear and take off. I'm just going to stack these up by the front. I got a little row of 4 that's been there for quite a while. I probably could have drove through right there. I might try that on the way back. But I really don't like driving across my hay fields. I like to keep in the same path, which ironically enough is never a straight line. But, you know, I guess you'll live and learn, do what you can, do what you feels best. I think I caught that on video right there. Maybe you can see it. There's a weed sticking up right there, that guy. He sliced the side of my tire. I'm not very happy about that, but it is what it is. Let me get you unzoomed here, back into normal vision. There you go, I think that's good. But yeah, he poked a hole inside of my tire. This one, it's not flat, but you can see about a dime-sized piece of the tube sticking out. I guess it is what it is. Sorry for the shaky video, everybody. Charles Dudley, you're awesome. I like that you comment and definitely seem to appreciate what I'm doing out here. Yeah, I don't know what this purple stuff is. I think that's like some kind of fescue. If anybody knows, let me know. Seems to make really nice, really soft hay, but it's not really blades of grass. Like, it'll have short blades of grass and then those tall shoots come out, so I don't know. It seems to bale nice. I think this is actually, I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure this is a dog bane patch. It seems to be happening all over this farm. I'm really sad about that. If it gets too bad, I won't bale it. Dog banes, I mean, it's not going to kill your animals, but if it was the middle of winter and they had nothing else to eat, that's common milkweed, is what that is. But if they didn't have anything to eat, and it was the dead of winter, they're going to eat, and you set a bale out that had a whole bunch of dog bane in it, then yeah, it's probably going to hurt them. It's got some toxins in it. I don't know what it is, but gosh, I wouldn't do that to somebody or an animal. You know, just, it'd have to be that scenario for your animal to get sick. Middle of winter, they're already lost weight. and the bale is nothing but dog bane. That's no good. And it's spreading on this whole side of the farm. The other side of the farm, not too bad. Two different types of dog bane. I've got regular dog bane, and then I have what's called spreading dog bane, which is a darker red, or maybe you'd say brighter red. It's more abundant, the red is on the stalk. Definitely more woody, and the leaves are different, but it's definitely dog bane. It's just, there's a bunch of different types of dog bane, and those are the two that we have around here. Well, it's the two that I seem to have found. If you remember over in, not right this dip, but the next over, when I was raking, you saw a big patch of just weeds that I did not rake up. I did cut them down, but I didn't rake them or nothing. That was the spreading dog bane. There's a peak on the other side of the farm. But this side, like I said, being turned into a cemetery, a natural cemetery, I'm not going to be able to spray anything, which I wouldn't want to anyways, but you got to do what you got to do, you know. I'm not allowed. I still can on that side, and that probably will happen next year. I never sprayed it the first go around, the first year or the second, because we didn't know how long we'd have the property. Hindsight 2020, I told my wife that she was entirely right, and we should have sprayed it then. But yeah, there's bales, and it's the tower field over there. Not the field you're looking at, the next field over. Oh wow, look at that. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's a bunch of bucks standing in that field. Yeah, there's like, well, oh, one and two, oops, and there's more behind that tree. The deer and the animals are crazy. It still astonishes me. Sorry if that bores you, but I totally told my wife she was right. We should have sprayed it and got ahead of it. And now I can't anymore because I'm not allowed on this side. And I don't remember if I said it or not, but I didn't because I didn't know how long we were going to have the farm here. We rent this. This is not ours. We're going to actually buy a farm. Alright, we're touching. Drop her down. Put her in gear, go back for another. Well, I won't bore you with all my talk, but needless to say, bad weed problems, boring chores, selling some hay, and my wife was right. Men, remember, at least tell them they're right when you find out that they actually are. Until next, guys, we'll see ya.